What's going on, guys? The St. Louis Rams have a chance of making the playoffs. We are in the hunt. We need to win a couple of our last 3 games. That's what we have left. How are you guys doing today? I'm Mr. F like 9916 playing against the Seattle Seahawks on the road. This is going to be a very tough game to win. The Seahawks, obviously one of the best teams in the league. So it's going to be a tough one to see if we can start out episode 12 of this quarterback career with a win. We're going to get started off, though, with a nice first drive, making a few passes. As you see, we get to the 45-yard line right there. We end up running for a loss of yards at 2nd and 13, but we go back to the air and we make a completion over the middle. There's going to be a flag on the play. That's going to be holding on the offense. Actually, it's face mask on the defense. My mistake. Wow, I said that all wrong. But anyway, it gives us a ton of yards. We end up 2nd and 8. Unfortunately, I get sacked, so 3rd and 16. At the 40-yard line here, trying to gain some yards, trying to maybe get a first down. If not, just gain some yards to stay in field goal range. We get a big pass down the left side, though, and it ends up being a first down. Great job by Quick, breaking the tackle, running 20 yards. Next set of downs, we go 3rd and 8, giving it down the left side. Unfortunately, our tight end cannot fight his way to the first, so we'll have to settle for 3 points. Still, we get a 3-0 lead. Seattle moves down the field, scores a touchdown. It's now 7-3, so 2 minutes left in the first. Going over the middle to start out our drive, and that's going to be a first down. Then the very next play, 1st and 10. I'm going to be under pressure. I tried to run away, but I get sacked. It ends up going to 3rd and 18. Going to the air. Big catch made over the middle. Quick is going to break a tackle. He could go all the way on this one. He's to the 30, to the 20, all the way to the 10, and he's going to be taken down at the 7-yard line. A huge gain by Quick. And we are 1st and goal. It goes to 2nd and goal. Going to the air down the left side. That one's going to be caught by our tight end yet again. We get to the 5. So 3rd and goal. And I make an idiot decision right here to run the ball. I should have passed it. Unfortunately, that's going to cost me probably a touchdown right there. We have to settle for a field goal. So it's 7-6 now. We're staying in this game pretty well with 9 minutes left in the second. On 3rd and 5, we get a pass down the right side, getting a first down. Next set of downs, it's 2nd and 5, going on the ground to Thomas Gurley, and he's going to run his way up to the 43-yard line. That was actually Mason on that play, getting the first down. So, first down, going to the ground yet again. And this time it's Gurley. He gets a 10-yard gain first down. The running game's starting to really work. Until this happens, we fumble the ball, giving possession back to Seattle. So a huge drive gets ruined by a turnover. Seattle marches down the field, gets a field goal. 6-10, we're still well in the game at this point. Starting out our next drive, we had an incomplete pass and then a run for a loss of a yard. So it's 3rd and 11, going to the air, going down the right side, and this one is going to be incomplete. Good play by the defense, knocking it down. Seattle will get the ball back. They score a touchdown. It's 17-6, 46 seconds left in the half. I'm going to be sacked, and at this point, I just kind of ran the ball out. Ran time down at the end of the half. Didn't want to risk an interception. We go to the half 17-6. Still in this game as we go to the second half. It's going to be tough for us to win this one, but we still are in it. We're only down by 11 points. And overall, we've played pretty good on offense. If it wasn't for, deciding to run the ball that one time and that one fumble, I think we've had a pretty solid game, especially considering who we're playing against. Our next drive goes very well. As you see, we do a little screen pass to Gurley down the left side. We have 173 yards at this point in the game. 1st and 10, we're going to go deep to the end zone. This one's going to instead be intercepted by the Seahawks, and they bring the ball back to about the 25-yard line. So our second turnover of the game, first one on Barack Obama, and Seattle ends up making it 24-6. And at this point, guys, my offensive line fell apart. My offensive line seems to fall apart when we lose in games. They just get horrible. As you can see, everyone got by him right there, and I get sacked yet again. So not good playing by the offensive line. I get sacked twice. It's 27-6. 9 minutes left. I'm going to throw yet another interception. And at this point, guys, the game just kind of fell apart. It had already fallen apart. We lose it 30-6. Not really much worth showing you from the rest of the fourth quarter. I feel like we could have done better in that game, but a few key mistakes kind of cost our chances of having what I thought would have been a decent game on offense. Going to our practice session, we had to keep running this play, and I didn't like this play. I just had to keep flipping it to X real quick. That was the only pass I could make. We do end up getting the silver medal, though. The only reason I didn't get the gold is because he dropped it on the hit one time. So head into our second to last game of the year, playing against the 49ers. Should be an easy win. Look at them. They're 5-9. Seahawks clinched the division. We're tied with the Cardinals for second place. And, guys, we are still alive in this wild card game. I think we are like a game back of some of the teams for the wild card. But if we can win this game, we are definitely still capable of winning the wild card and moving on to the playoffs, but we need to win this game against the 49ers. We've lost 5 in a row now. It's been a really bad stretch for the Los Angeles Rams. We need to finish out our season with 2 wins. We play San Francisco and then Arizona in our next game, so we should be able to win both of these games. As you can see, our first drive is going pretty well. We're all the way up to a 38-yard line already. It's 1st and 10, going to the air, looking for a man. We're going to go down the right side, and this one's going to be intercepted. I don't know how that happened, but he's going to take this one a long way, and I actually end up being the one that tackles him all the way back to the 30-yard line. I don't know if I got credit for a tackle or not on that one. It might have been the other player, but San Francisco gets a field goal. We get the ball back. 2nd and 6, going to the left side, getting a 1st down. 2nd and 14 after a negative run. I almost got sacked. I got rid of the ball just in time, so that brings up a 3rd and 14. Going to the air on 3rd and 14, looking for man down the right side. That was a risky play. That could have been intercepted real easily. It is 4th down. We have to punt the ball. Luckily, San Francisco doesn't score. They don't have a good offense. Look where we get the ball back. There's a turnover, and our defense almost had some defensive points. Our defense has not had any defensive points this year. No pick sixes, no fumble recoveries for touchdowns. It's embarrassing. That pass right there is not embarrassing. We do get the touchdown. Pretty obvious that that was going to happen right there. So we take the lead 7-3. It's nice to get a turnover go in our favor for once. The amount of turnovers that I've had in the last couple games are just really, really embarrassing. So next set down, 2nd and 10. We are going to get a big pass down the left side of Mason. He has a ton of room to run. He takes that from the 26 all the way up to the opposing 42. Then on 2nd and 8, going to the air again, down the left side. And this one is going to be dropped, unfortunately. I did adjust one of my sliders. I adjusted a slider from, I think, wide receiver catching ability from 40 to 55. That way, so many of these drop passes that we've been dealing with won't happen as much. We end up going to 4th down, having to settle for a field goal, so it's 10-3. 10 minutes left in the half, throwing it over the middle to Mason. I love that play because it gives the running back the ball up the center of the field, but we don't have to run the ball because my offensive line sucks. 3rd and 8, though, on our next set of downs, so needing a 1st down, looking for a man open. We're going to go over the middle, and this one is going to be incomplete, so we have a 3 and out. It's now 2nd and 9, a little bit later in the game. Luckily, our defense is continuing to play well. San Francisco still hasn't scored besides that field goal. We give it to our tight end down the left side. That one is going to be caught. We get a 1st down. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 12. Short little pass, and it's going to be another catch. And at this point, guys, we're 11 for 17. A lot of these short passes working pretty well for us in this game against San Francisco. Nothing too deep, just short, safe passes. Unfortunately, that one was too short. We go 4th down yet again. So 2 minutes left in the half. I'm going to be fumbling the ball, and this one is going to result in a safety. My teammate recovered the fumble, but unfortunately he ends up being taken down for the safety. So it's now 10-5. So a really weird score in this game. 10-5 is not something you see very much. You don't see a team with 5 points hardly ever in the NFL, but it does happen. Trying to score before the half. San Francisco has a big penalty. We get the ball at the 34-yard line now, going to the air, going down the right side. This one's going to be caught up. Big gain on the right side. We are just trying to get down the field as quick as we can. Going no huddle, 1st and 10. Giving it on the ground to Mason. And actually, that was a pretty smart play. I don't think they thought we were going to be running. 2nd and 5, going back to the air. Short little pass. We make the catch. So 43 seconds left. We call a timeout. Go to the air on 1st and 10, looking for a man open, and I am almost going to be sacked. I get rid of the ball just in time. It ends up incomplete, but that's okay. 2nd and 10, 37 seconds left in the half. I almost said sniped the ball. It's hiked the ball. That was pretty stupid, but 3rd and 10, as that play didn't work out. We go down the right side, and this one is going to be, take a guess, intercepted. So another drive ruined by another interception. We'll go to halftime. It's 10-5. Pretty embarrassing, the number of interceptions I've thrown recently. I fumbled the ball yet again. Luckily, we recover it. That's going to set up about a 2nd and a million. 2nd and 22, actually. Going to the air, and we are going to make a catch over the middle. Nice play by our tight end. 3rd and 6, though, going to the air. And we get down the right side. That is going to be a catch. We get the first down. So pretty nice job recovering from that fumble to get a first down. On 1st and 10, go into the air yet again. And we make a 8 or 9 yard gain. That sets up 2nd and short. It goes to 3rd and inches. Go into the air. Making a short little pass down the right side. Get the first down. So we're now into opposing territory at the 40-yard line. We are going to fake the handoff to Mason. Now go to the air. Unfortunately, we get sacked. Square was open down the left side. That one's my fault right there. I take credit for being sacked there. 2nd and 19, though. Looking for man open down the right side. This one's going to be caught, and he's going to go all the way. It's Cooper. He's in the end zone for a touchdown, and all of a sudden, we have extended our lead to a pretty significant margin, 17-5. Take a look at that play. Cooper just got way open ahead of the defender, left him in his wake. San Francisco ends up getting a field goal with 17-8. We are going to go on the ground, though, to Mason, and he gains a first down. Next set of downs, it's 3rd and 8. I'm going to be going to the air. I call it a couple audibles here. Going 4 verticals, trying to be aggressive, looking for man, going on the right side. This one's going to be intercepted. And another interception. I think my 3rd one of the game, 2nd to the same defensive player. Pretty embarrassing. Luckily, San Francisco's offense sucks, and they don't score. I'm very lucky to be winning this game. I'm very lucky San Francisco hasn't scored 20 points already. We're just going to keep running the ball at this point because it's working. San Francisco is a bad run defense, and with the amount of interceptions I've thrown, I've become kind of hesitant to throwing the ball. Luckily, we do get a good throw right there. That's going to get us all the way to the 9-yard line, so we're at 1st and goal again. Trying to score another touchdown. We're going to go to the ground here, giving it to Gurley. He's going to make a little spin move, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams, and it's going to be 24-8 at this point. Look at the spin move. Beautiful play by Thomas Gurley. He doesn't make very smart plays usually, but he made a smart one there, and we do get the 2-point conversion. That helps us out a little bit because it gives us a 2-touchdown lead at this point. We get the ball back in really good field position. San Francisco had another bad turnover. 1st and 10, just a short little pass over the middle. I almost got sacked, but luckily our running back was there to make that catch. It goes to 3rd and 5, 2 players later, going to the air, over the middle. This one's going to be caught, and we have another touchdown, our 3rd touchdown pass of the game, and finally, it looks like we are going to win a game. There's no way San Francisco is going to come back at this point. 6 minutes left. All I did for the rest of this game, guys, was just run out the ball. Thomas Gurley actually did an exceptional job running out the ball. He just got first down after first down. He was getting 9, 10-yard pickups. I think at one point he even had a 15-yard pickup. So it was pretty fantastic to see. I mean, obviously we're not a very good running team, and we needed some running yards. We are last in the NFL after this game by like over 150 yards statistically for number of running yards, and Mason's even worse than Gurley. It's just embarrassing. Gurley has almost all of our rushing yards, believe it or not. So I guess maybe that's just the calls that I choose, giving it to the halfback more. As you saw, we ended up getting a field goal because Gurley ran down the field pretty well. And you see, we had bad field position here. Gurley's going to get a huge run. Gets way clear down the left side, gets out of bounds. Not that we needed to get out of bounds, but that's what ended up happening. You see right here, he's going to break a couple more tackles, sneak his way. I thought for the first down, but they called it 4th and inches. I would have been mad at that if it was a close game, but it's not. We got another field goal. We win the game 38-8. In the next game, guys, we will decide whether we make the playoffs or not. If we win, it doesn't quite mean we're in. I think it goes to tiebreakers. There's like 6 or 7 teams tied for the wild card. You'll see in the next episode. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next one. We'll see you next time on Mr. F like 9916. Peace.